Well, that was a great offensive performance from West Virginia tonight. I thought any any opportunity they had to exploit any mistakes we might have made, they really stepped up and did so. Great open looks from the three-point line, and the reality is if your opponent is giving you a look, you still have the responsibility and the pressure to drop it down, and they did, and their confidence grew as the minutes went on in that game on the offensive end of the floor, certainly. There's just not a lot of things I can say about our end of the floor. We just didn't get the job done. I thought we competed well for about 10 minutes of that game, and the remaining 30 minutes were really dominated in every respect by West Virginia today, which the stat sheet shows and anybody at the game would recognize. So that's disappointing from our point of view, but that's what it was.
How about Bria Holmes? How difficult was she to defend?
Well, obviously she had a great day. Just the threes, I think, in the first half kind of got her on track. I thought we were, again, the first 10 minutes I thought we were defending well, and then the dam broke and we never really competitively engaged again. And a great player like Bria, just took advantage, got her confidence up. I don't think she had any, she didn't have a high level of resistance as the game went on, and she sensed that and really took advantage. And later on, it opened it up a little bit for Caldwell. So disappointing, for us defensively. But as I said, West Virginia stepped up, and those two young ladies in particular made plays at the rim and from the three-point line, warding the ball. It just played a good overall game.
Looked like your player had a breakaway layup there in the first half, and it seemed like Holmes just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, when I saw the ball in flight to Cott, I figured odds were she was gonna go get it. You don't like your chances speed-wise there, and it was a great hustle play. Great pursuit. If you're coaching West Virginia, you're really proud of your kid for making that play, because she just, didn't concede. She really busted back, and speed-wise, I knew it wouldn't be hard if she gave it a great effort to close in, and she did.
You've played all of the teams, I think, in the Big 12, played some of the top teams twice. Where would you put West Virginia?
Well, I put them about right where they're sitting right now. I feel like they're a contender still for championship of this league. In the preseason, I felt this is where West Virginia would be, first or second in the league, quite frankly. And I think they've got a chance, to finish in one of those two spots, and I wouldn't bet against them. I haven't looked at who they have remaining on their schedule. You got to go win on the road, and I don't know who they have left, but they have the weapons, and if they get an edge on you, they really know how to. I think they know how to finish. Now, I know the last game, coach probably didn't feel that way, but they made a good run at the end of that TCU game to win as well. So they're just good. They understand their chemistry together, and they don't give in.
At that 10-minute mark, was it more of what they changed or more of what your ladies didn't adjust to?
Well, I think you always want to give credit to the opponent. I felt like we got progressively softer and softer, but I think they got more aggressive and began to. When you hit a couple shots, it takes the load off, and you sometimes grow into your own skin a little bit more. And I think it took them a little while to get there. We had both had several days off, and if you don't match that competitive intensity, or if you let several possessions go where it's not a couple of stops to, you know, a couple of your possessions when you're not getting makes, West Virginia's going to jump on you. And we didn't manage any end of the floor well after that 10-minute mark in the first half. And that just caught up with us. Too many empty possessions on offense and open look threes that started to really, I think, deflate us. And I felt like they got some shots and then we got soft on offense. So we've just got to learn how to compete more with more maturity and toughness.